Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to talk about Overwatch's new hero and broken hero, Freya. She was added on April 22nd along with the new game mode Stadium. She remained in the background as Stadium received more attention and please focus on that game mode. Therefore, nobody realized how Freya was quite powerful and broken. Though recently, players have started to see just how broken she actually is. This isn't a video where I whine about her or insult her, quite the opposite. This will be more of a discussion video, like we usually do, and we'll talk about why she is broken and why I also think she is good for Overwatch. So we'll point both good and bad things about her. Let's start with how powerful she is. Freya is a simple and easy to play hero who has a lot of mobility unlike the rest of the damage heroes. She has 2 dashes and 1 ability that lets her move up forward. These abilities also have short cooldowns, making her difficult to trace and kill. If that were the only issue, we wouldn't have much to complain about it. But the real problem lies in her weapon. More specifically, her secondary weapon ability, Take Aim. What is that and why the secondary weapon is the most broken thing about her? Take Aim has an extremely high damage output that can kill you within a second. She hits your body, which deals 40 instance damage and 90 explosive damage afterward, totaling 130 damage. And this is only if she hits to your body. If she hits your head, it deals 80 damage plus the 90 explosive, totaling 170 damage, which extremely high. So you might think she has a long cooldown between shots, right? But actually no. She can use Take Aim 3 times consecutively when she uses her Quick Dash ability, which also has a short cooldown. Even if she doesn't use Quick Dash, she can avoid Take Aim in just a 1 second, not 2 or 2.5, 1 second. Therefore, her weapon becomes little overpowered for support players and low health DPS players. Now, let's talk about her dash abilities. Usually, flying heroes can't be predicted. Freya flies slowly, making it easy to guess where she'll go. Echo also flies slowly and her dashes are predictable. But Freya, you can foresee where she'll move next. Yes, she hovers in the air and easier to shoot at the moment, but most Freya mains won't stay still. They constantly move around. This means that even when she's airborne, you can predict her next move, making you vulnerable to her shots. You either need godlike aim, or you'll find yourself helpless every time she looks at you and says hi.
Hey there.
And then you are gone. You have no time to react or even look up to shoot her. It is completely broken. And her gun and mobility aren't the only broken aspects of her kit. She also has a passive that grants 25% ultimate charge when she kills 3 players. Yes, you heard that right, 25% ultimate charge upon killing 3 enemies. Not only does she move fast and deal high damage, but she can also use her ultimate every 1 or 2 minutes. Her ultimate locks enemies in place for a short time and deals massive damage, meaning she has a high damage output coming from her weapon. She has a short cooldown abilities that can make her fly and run away, and perfect ultimate to use every single minute. I think we haven't seen a broken hero like Freya since Brigitte was released years ago. Some of you might say I'm overreacting, maybe you're right, but for me, in my opinion, Freya is just as hard to kill as Brigitte used to be. Great survivability, high damage output, and deadly ultimate, just like Brigitte used to be. So what can the devs do? I think the problem can be easily fixed. Either reduce Take Aim's damage and remove her passive, or increase her dash cooldown and add little particles to show where she might go, so that we can track her easily. Simple changes, but that's all we need right now. In my opinion, the devs will nerf her season 17 or in the next patch notes. And when I was making this video, Overwatch received a new patch note which Freya was nerfed, but that nerf wasn't that good because the cooldown only increased it 0.5, which isn't enough. Until then, sports and low health DPS players will continue to suffer from her. Now, at the start of the video, I mentioned that she brought some good things to the game too. If we put gameplay aside and focus on the story, we might see that Overwatch is finally shifting its attention back to lore. Kinda. They have been doing short animations before releasing new heroes, but they usually aren't connected to other heroes. Hazard, Illari, Juno, or Venture. These heroes aren't directly connected to other Overwatch agents. Yes, before you're right, they might have a little connection to other heroes, but that's not what I'm trying to say. To get to the main point, in Freya trailer, we saw that she is connected to Overwatch and its agents. We also saw Emre, who was introduced years ago and hasn't been mentioned since. Freya mentioned about her too. I think Overwatch is trying to bring back connected storytelling. I'm not saying they will bring back the story mode, the very reason why Overwatch 2 was launched, but we might start seeing more cinematic trails and interconnected heroes. And as a lore lover, that's a dream for me. I hope they continue this approach and that we get more connected hero backstories. And also, if they do that, I might even do a video about Overwatch heroes stories, because I love Overwatch lore. So we'll talk about how overpowered Freya is and how badly she needs a nerf. Other than that, she is a good character for Overwatch stories, and she has also a unique art style which I like a lot. I mean, she completely looking perfect. I'm curious to hear your opinions about her too. So please leave a comment below. That's all for this video. If you like it, drop a like and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.